Hi Aries, welcome back. So Aries, this is going to be your you versus them reading. I'm going to go back and forth between you and the person you may be connecting with. Keep in mind it's a general reading, so feel free to reverse the roles if needed. And my readings are timeless, so I just trust that when this finds you, it's for you, okay? So when I was meditating on the Aries energy, I got a lot of different messages. I feel that there's a little bit of distraction going on in the thought process, and I picked that up in the weekly live reading that I did on Monday as well. I almost wanted to say like a little bit of ADD going on. I'm not diagnosing anyone, but you know what I mean, like that type of feeling where I was like having random songs pop in my head and like TikToks and social media clips and then friends conversations and TV shows, and it was like a mirage of all these different images, okay? So I feel like some of you are overstimulating yourself, Aries, and maybe need to chill out, take a break, read a book, meditate, clear your mind, clear your space, you know, that type of energy. That'll help to just narrow your focus a little bit more, have a little bit more clarity. And I think it's easy to do to get overwhelmed in society today because everything is so fast and instant, and you know, technology and the internet makes that readily available to us, but sometimes it overstimulates us, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of get like an overstimulated energy coming through. And then I heard a Tom Petty song, but just one lyric. He says, "Don't come around here no more." So I don't know if like you're literally telling someone don't come around here no more, or this is something going on in your internal dialogue. It could be you like playing out something in your mind, or that's just how you're feeling towards a person, you know, not really wanting to be around a certain person's presence. Or it's like if they can't bring something to the table, Aries, I feel like your best is just kind of draw your line in the sand and keep your boundaries, or that's maybe kind of how you're feeling, okay? Yeah, and I always get Mariah Carey. I don't know why. She's an Aries, so she's powerful energy. But there was one song in specific that came through, and she says, "It's just so hard to believe. Baby, please, we belong together." So it's really interesting, right? Because on one hand, I got this message, don't come around here anymore. And then on the other hand, I got this, we belong together. So like you could be feeling very differently about things than the person you're connecting with, and or you might be of two minds about something. And that could be what some of this distraction energy is about. So let's get into it, Aries, and see what we have going on. I've already got a card out. Which is the Sun, Leo energy. For some of you, you could be dealing with the Leo or have that in your chart as well, or it's just the influencing vibes and the connection. So this is talking about your essence, your energy, your self-awareness, spirit and creativity, and most importantly, the heart chakra, and softening the energy around the heart chakra, okay? This is a masculine energy, even if you're a feminine. And all that means is whether you're male or female, you may just feel more in this more dominant, aggressive or powerful energy. It could feel like empowerment if you channel it in a high vibration, but in a low vibration, it could feel very egotistical. So it's like just something to keep a check on if that's going on within you or within the person you're connecting with. So you, Aries, have the Seven of Swords as the overall energy, which is kind of an elusive, behind the scenes, sometimes deceptive energy that could be going on within your own heart, within your own mind, or within this connection. Okay, we'll get deep into it, trust me, and we'll see. The person that you're dealing with is the Two of Pentacles, so there's a bit of juggling back and forth going on in this person's energy. They may have multiple priorities pulling at them, or they may be of head and heart decision, you know, feeling one way this day, feeling another way another day, like want, don't want, need, don't need, going from extremes, having like an extreme back and forth within their emotions as well. And this may be related to you, or it could just be in general. That's kind of what they're feeling right now. So let's look at what led up to this, Aries. Recent past energy, and then we're going to look at your perception of each other. How do you see them? How do they see you? Then we're going to look at your emotions and how you feel underneath it all. Then we're going to look at most likely future outcome based on free will. So, recent past energy for my Aries. Recent past energy. Let's let up to this for Aries. Oh, you know what? There was something else I got as my cards fly out in the meditation. They kept showing me someone stretching their lower back. So for whatever reason, they're highlighting the lower back. Maybe needing to just be aware of that part of your body. I'm not trying to make you like paranoid or anything, or get more stretches in, or there's something to do about the lower back here for 1 or 2 Aries. I'm not sure. Take it or leave it. But you have the 7 of Cups in the reverse, the 4 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and the 3 of Pentacles. So I feel like Aries, this is you kind of coming out of confusion, you know, in a positive, like the 7 of Cups can be having a lot of choices, you know, and getting to be a little bit picky choosy with who you give your time to, who you give your energy to, or, you know, not being bound by one person or one thing. But it also can create confusion. And sometimes when we have too many choices, it's like it causes like a little bit of instability, because then sometimes it puts people in this position where they have so many choices or so many different avenues that they can't narrow it down, and then it leaves them in this place of indecision. So some of you might have been battling with like indecision or confusion, or you know, not really knowing if you're doing the right thing or you're picking the right thing for yourself, and maybe contemplating on that. I feel though that some of you have definitely done some clearing of your own energy, or tried to at least give yourself some space to do so. Although I feel like it's been difficult, Aries, to get cooperation out of this person, or just in general feeling like people are not cooperating with you, and that being somewhat frustrating, or the energy not being cooperative. But you have a lot of mixed emotion going on here, I feel. So that's the words that I'm getting, mixed emotions. And think back to what I just got in the channeled message. Like one song was totally different than the other song, right? So it's this mix match or mismatch of energy. It's like you clear out the confusion and get really clear on what you want, and then start to regret things or start to question things, if nothing else, and it pulls your energy backwards. What I really think that your only goal here is to have some sort of cooperation in relationships, or with this person, or just in life in general, but somewhat feeling like maybe that's not going to happen, you know, or maybe feeling like at a loss about that, and not feeling that support within yourself or from others, and that being something that you had to clear out of your energy in the past. It's like almost feeling let down, but not wanting to let other people see that, because I do get that there's some sort of cover up here in the energy, like being disappointed, but then being like, no, I'm all right. I'm good with that. I don't even care, you know, but you do care, you know, like that type of energy, Aries. So let's see the person you are connecting with, their recent past energy. 6 of Wands. The Emperor. See, now the song Don't Come Around Here No More is coming in my mind yet again. Okay. So 6 of Wands, the Emperor, and the Strength card. I feel like this person has... okay, this is very specific. This cannot be for all of you. Something about this person's either been in the limelight or has some struggles, but it's because they're in the limelight, all right? You would know if you're dealing with someone who's in the limelight or gets a lot of attention, or maybe is a well-known person. Because I'm kind of getting like this well-known type of energy, you know, and I don't just mean like this person being known by you, but being known in the community or known by other people, or, you know, maybe even literally in the limelight, okay? For those of you that that's not the case, it's more so that this person really likes attention or they have success here and they're wanting to receive the validation of that. It's almost in essence either way of this person like feeling successful but then downplaying their success, or like they know that they have like really great qualities but they downplay that, or they act like, you know, they don't care if people like them, but they do, but they downplay it. I keep getting the word downplay. So I feel like this person may have a tendency as well, Aries, to downplay their emotions or downplay their own successes for whatever reason. It's like trying to stay humble, but it's also a control tactic, okay? Because I feel this person's energy is extremely confident, extremely strong, and yet they try to downplay that or something, or they may downplay other people's successes, or maybe your successes, because they are, I don't know why they do that. They're not really showing me the reasoning other than maybe it's a control tactic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting so many weird messages, and I'm sorry. I'm trying not to go all over the place, but there's like many different things going on here. There's an intimidation of someone else's success, whether that's intentional or not intentional. There's some sort of downplaying of emotions going on, whether that's on your side or their side or both. And yet there's a need for either attention or validation here. Now, mind you, this is all past energy, but since time is malleable, this could be present energy. I get that this person is really strong-willed and probably very hard person to budge off of something that they really want or that they really believe in, because now I'm getting a song, give me something to believe in, you know. So let's see what is going on in your perception of each other. Now keep in mind that your perception may be your truth, but it may not be this person's truth. That's the funny thing about perception, but we'll start there. So Aries, your perception of the situation, the connection, the person. It's interesting that they showed up as the strength and you see them as the strength. Some of you are definitely dealing with a Leo or have Leo in your chart. But it's a general reading, so it could be any zodiac sign. They could just be exuding that type of behavior. So I get the sense, Aries, that you feel very strongly when it comes to this connection. Okay, whether that be good or bad. And I do get a sense that there is like a little bit of a cover-up of actually how you're feeling right now. Whether you're hiding that or denying that truth from yourself, or maybe from another person seeing it. But I feel that, you know, at least in your mind, there is a very strong focus on the way that you're feeling in regards to this person. I feel also, Aries, that you are very strong-willed and a lot deeper than this person understands or even knows, especially if you have water in significant placements in your chart. But I think that it's got to this point, Aries, where it's like, okay, I got to make a decision. You know, I know how I'm feeling and I feel very strongly about it. And so it's time to make a judgment call here. You see this person as someone who knows their worth or is very confident. You also feel like this person, though, sometimes, really, they said mistakes your kindness for weakness. Or you do that to them. Okay, that was out of left field. But it's like, that just came totally out of left field. I feel like there might be something that's coming out of left field from this person or within this connection. That could have already happened or is a future prediction, but it's just like, wow, that came out of left field, you know? Like, you have deep emotions here, and some of you are suppressing them or just trying to clear that out of your energy so that you don't catch yourself in this judgmental type of attitude or energy, because I feel like there's a desire to be extremely judgmental towards this person or them towards you, and it like triggers something inside of you, and it might be out of left field, okay? And I get like there's some hypersensitivity around this situation as well, or this connection. And it's got to deal with something around judgment. Feeling judged, judging another. Let's see this person's perception of you, Aries. How do they perceive you? Whoa, I caught that with my elbow. Ace of Swords. The Page of Wands, the Hangman, and the Death card. So Aries, I feel like this person is trying to clear their headspace as well. You know, to try and see something from a different angle. But I do feel that this person is going through some changes here. They see you as, first of all, they're very clear in what they think about you. They see you as kind of playful in the energy, but also not always seeing things from their perspective. I get that this person sometimes wants to change, like, wants you to change for them. Okay? Like, and that could be positive or negative, but you get into sticky territory when you want other people to change for you, especially if you're asking them to change core pieces of their personality, because it's almost impossible to do, right? But I feel like there's something here about changing personalities. Like this person may also like switch up on you, like black or white, high or low. Like I'm getting a lot of extremes here, or that could be how they view you. Keep it real. But I do sense that this person wants some sort of answers, and they're trying to be more light about this. They are wanting you to see things from like a different perspective, or they're wanting to change your viewpoint for whatever reason. Like change the way you view them, or they change or mold themselves to a certain persona so that you'll see them in a certain light. Or they may feel you do that. On a positive note, I do feel like this person is trying to see the brighter side of things. And, you know, yeah, there's some strong-willed energy here, but I feel like this person is trying to maintain their stability. So let's go into the emotional space, Aries, and see what's going on there. That was the headspace, the thoughts, and now we're going to go into the emotions and the soul center to see how do you really feel underneath it all. For my Aries, what are you feeling underneath all of this? The Fool. Some of you feel like a fool. You feel like you've been taken advantage of, or like you feel foolish that you have played into some certain type of game here, all right? Others of you, it's more so just like really craving emotionally a new beginning and movement forward in your life. Or it could be both, you know? There's the Death card again. Some of you dealing with Scorpio energy. But I have lots of zodiac signs out. Don't get caught up on that. I have Cancer here as well. But it's almost like some of you emotionally kind of see the red flags in this connection or in this person, but maybe willing to take the risk, or you were in the past willing to take the risk anyways, just to see where it goes. You know, like just to see, will this person change? Maybe they will change for me. All the time this person's wondering if you're going to change for them. You see how funny that is? And both needing maybe to change, maybe not, but if you do make any changes, make it for yourself and not for another person. You know, because the only change you truly have control over, Aries, is the changes you make within yourself about how you think and feel about this connection and this person. They keep giving me the word foolish. Like there's a caution here about not being foolish with your heart, your money, your mind. As I got the Jewel song, Foolish Games, which I've gotten in lots of readings. But specifically the part where she says, it's tearing me apart. And your thoughtless ways. Now, I do feel like some of you are moving out of this energy and there's some sort of change or transformation coming in your heart space that's going to allow you to have some sort of, like I said, just movement past this or movement beyond this. Let me see this person's emotional space. The High Priestess. 7 of Cups. The 5 of Pentacles. Wow. This person, if you remember, you had the 7 of Cups in the past, but you kind of came out of that confusion. This person's still in that confusion, delusion, illusion type energy, like what's real, what's not real. They may have a lot of on their plate or a lot of different avenues this could go, but having trouble following their intuition, having trouble listening to how they're really feeling, kind of getting stuck in a rut almost emotionally. This is the back and forth that I was feeling of, like this uber confidence exterior and then this very either insecure or confused interior. Head and heart not matching up. That's what I felt at the beginning of the reading. And I think that kind of creates confusion in your energy as well, or at least it affected you in the past. Now, some of you are getting ready to change that because you're getting centered in your heart space again. But I just feel like this person is out of luck, out of time. They're giving me so much. They're giving me so many messages, like, or that could be how they're thinking, that they're out of luck, that they're out of time. Even though intuitively they may feel very connected to you, or intuitively they're being guided into the direction of clarity, but they're not following the guidance because they're kind of stuck in the illusion of something and not necessarily the reality. But what's really interesting is that the illusion is to their detriment because the reality is actually much crisper and could be so much clearer than this person is making it, but it's almost like they are muddying the waters, so to speak, by not being able to choose or listen to how they feel. Yes. So what is your hopes, Aries? The Emperor. Well, you want to feel like an Aries. Which is sure of yourself, in control, feeling like you're the alpha even for some of you, even if you're a feminine, of like, well, you know, holding your own, you come to me, that type of energy. What's this person's hope? The King of Wands. Oh, okay. Alpha meet alpha. That type of energy, you know what I'm saying? It's like a standoff. But, I mean, it could work in a really beautiful way, or it could work totally against you. Again, it depends because you have free will and how you manage your own energy, right? Your own emotions. This person also is showing up as hoping to be the victor, or the one that's very confident, the one who doesn't have to let their pride go. This person has a lot of prideful tendencies, Aries, so I feel like they often like to be the one that kind of calls the shots, even when they feel like they're not even certain what shots to call, they still want to give off that energy, or they're hoping anyways to give off that energy and to feel it as well, to feel more confident. So let's look at the most likely future outcome. And keep in mind that all of the future outcomes can be changed with free will. So 2 of Cups, the Hierophant, The Four of Pentacles. Hold on to your love. I don't know what song that's from. Hold on to your love. All right, so, wow, I wanted one on the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Cups. That's no wonder that song came through, because look at the depiction of that. It looks like someone holding on to your love, literally. But I feel like a lot of you have a strong connection with this person. You might even be in a commitment for a few of you, or want commitment with this person. And or there's some sort of, it's like, I heard believe me. I feel like some of you want this person to believe in you. Okay, and then I got, believe me, I already know how they feel. So I feel like, Aries, some of you are really certain that you already know how this person feels, or this person feels like they know how you feel. Actually, I think it's kind of reciprocal, because I have the Two of Cups here, which is like same or similar energies, or in the way that you're feeling about someone, feeling a connection with someone, even if you have different beliefs on relationships or life or how to live life. All of a sudden my throat chakra is like literally wanting to close up. So I feel like there is some blocked communication here, or there is like something that has yet to be spoken, and that may be what comes out of left field, whether from you or them. But it's a sense of like holding your position. Even though you want to be more open and inviting, you're still a little bit closed off in the energy. I feel it's more of a protective vibe, whether that's protecting what's yours, or protecting the connection, or protecting yourself. You know, either way, it's like a protective energy that surrounds the connection here. Some of you feel like this was divinely orchestrated to be in your life, this person. And I could tell you, all relationships that come into your life, Aries, are divinely orchestrated, okay? And you attract what you need in life to help you expand, to help you grow. And so there definitely is something to be learned from the connection. And for some of you, this connection may have felt like it caused you to shut down, but instead what it's teaching you is not to shut down, but to open up in different ways. So you have the Two of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Three of Wands on this person's side for their most likely future outcome. I feel like this person's looking for like an opportunity here to move in a different direction. But they're confused as to what direction they're headed. So they have this back and forth energy that doesn't really allow for that to happen. Although in the future, I do feel this person becoming more solid in what they want, and therefore the energy is speeding up a little bit. Therefore, they're opening up a little bit more to new possibilities and new avenues and new ways of going about things, or at least that's what they're being guided to do. To think outside the box, to listen to their emotions and stop trying to make their emotions wrong, but instead use it as guidance. To also, there's a need here, Aries, to release the need for someone to change for you to feel better. You got to feel good anyways. That's how you stay in alignment, right? Because either you or they is wanting someone to change so that things can get better, or you could be happier. But it's like, well, that's not really how law of attraction works. It's like, you got to find a way to be happy with yourself regardless. Maybe this person never changes, but maybe you change your perspective on it. And it's almost like once you get into that frame of mind, then it does change the energy around the connection, right? And that message could be vice versa. This person may want you to change so they can be happy. Same advice applies. The only type of change that is consistent that is in alignment with you is the changes that you do for yourself, not for other people. So I feel like that's also a takeaway from this connection during this time frame. All right, so let's see what the guidance is here, Aries. Here it is. Let's see the guidance. Actually, I want to use these real quick. Yeah, see beyond the illusion, and then I got the guidance card. So the guidance card is saying, Aries, follow your emotional patterns. Pay attention to when you're triggered and ask yourself why. Pay attention to when you're feeling sad and ask yourself why. You know, start identifying self and reactionary behaviors. And that's going to help guide you in the right direction of opening your heart chakra and therefore attracting that into you. This person is encouraged to see beyond the illusion. Beyond, I can't even think of a better card. Beyond the illusion. Like there's an elusive type of vibe going on in this person's heart space that kind of prevents growth for them. Even though I do see a positive outcome here in the future energy if they follow their intuition of opening up and being more generous, and then the energy flowing in a better direction. Let's see. It says you are not alone. Sorry, misfire. I've gotten this card so many times in your readings. It says, we are here for you. We never left through all the sadness and loneliness. However, you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we are sending you. We are your family, your friends, and guides. Again, follow your guidance. You never walk alone. We walk right beside you. This is, again, just a reminder, Aries, to follow your guidance. You know, listen to your emotions, listen to your intuition. See, your energy actually looks a lot better as we come through these next few weeks, but like I said, the timeline is going to be different. It's like, also, don't settle, all right? Don't settle for less than you deserve. And I don't see you doing that, but I also feel like that's the epiphany that you're coming to during this time frame as well. So, yeah. Zodiac signs you could be dealing with, Aries, keep in mind that it's a general, so you could be dealing with any zodiac sign, or these could be placements in your birth chart as well. But I have Leo, lots of Leo energy here. But I also have Aries and lots of Scorpio energy here, Cancer, Libra, Pisces, Taurus. Yeah, those are the predominant zodiac signs. But like I said, it's a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And check me out on Facebook and Instagram. I do go live there as well, so you can find more fun stuff over there. Tarot Time with Dana, both linked in the description box below. If you like my styles, you can get them for yourself at my sister's online boutique, avasophiaco.com. Linked in the About section, where you can also donate to the channel if you so wish. Either way, I am wishing you the very, very best, Aries. And until next time, my friends, namaste.